So, we're meeting in Northreach.
Surely I have a fast travel point that's closer to my goal. Yeah, hey, look at that. Which way am I going from, though? That's okay. Let's just go to the Dragon's Eyrie. Sorry if you wanted to say something, buddy. I've prevented you from doing so. Okay. Now. That way. Got it. I'm stuck on rock. I'm sorry. Did you want to say what you were saying before? I'm listening. I swear.
You know what to do, boy.
Level 15 gold pound. And I'm level 21. Something tells me a little over leveled to this area, and I haven't even done any side quests. How does that happen? Look at the sun blinding us as we come through.
There. North. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint.
Ah.
I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Oh, I'd rather hope so, otherwise we're screwed. Hello, Miss Woman of the Night. You certainly stand out.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Brandy.
I'm not after your body, lady.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Oh my god, is Sid gossiping again? And
You're
no.
the dame.
Oh, hello.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele.
I find it interesting that
You
Jill isn't here.
can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you.
Ah,
I can
Otto's been
trust you,
gossiping.
can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear.
I already have one.
Yes.
Her name is Jill.
That will do nicely.
And how are you going to get Jill into the city?
But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Okay. Define favor. We mean search for the dame.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
I'm good, thank you. Define favor. And what about Jill?
What the hell are you doing?
What about my dog?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
I guess you're going to get Jill through separately? Or is she just going to materialize in?
Back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
You don't like my sword? Or my look?
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame.
You're just
Get out
jealous
of my
that
sight,
I have powers that
filth.
you don't. Ha. Well, that was easy. Disappointingly so.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Are we ignoring the fact that Jill and my dog are not here? Oop, another prostitute.
Well then, I suppose.
I'm sorry, courtesan. Same.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
I'm sure
As
she
do
looks
you, my dear.
the same as she always does, but
Shall I
sure.
have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
You have big property.
Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
I kind of have a problem with the way that they introduce some NPCs into this game. For example, sorry, I'm just getting rid of that. There we go. I don't know. We're suddenly on her property and she's leading us forward, but I don't feel like we've been properly introduced to her. I don't feel like I understand her scope well enough. I don't feel like she's a mystery we need to get to know or anything. She's just a body that's getting me from point A to point B, and I shouldn't be feeling about this way about a character that's clearly pivotal enough to the plot that they're helping smuggle me into a city. But I'm just feeling very meh about her. I don't know. She's just a non-entity to me right now, and that's not very good.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
13 years of killing will do that to you.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best.
I don't even know this city. How am I going to be able to do anything here? Oh, to protect me as branded? Yeah, Moon and Stars.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's
Which
see what
way
her
is the
chambermaid can
pond?
tell us then.
Hello.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh?
Well, I'm not an escort,
boy.
technically.
You'll be knackered
The way
before
it's
the real
escort
work
people.
begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
Who?
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something, but the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
So why is she going
This
to see
man
him?
from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
I don't know where to find the garrison. Again, I am new to
Man
this
from the
city.
garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I don't know where the barracks are. I've never set foot... What part of this does the game not understand? I've not set foot in the city ever. Shouldn't I be asking people where the barracks are? Apparently not.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moore is
How
the
does
last
that
village on
help
the
me?
road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Wait, we're leaving the city that we just tried so hard to get into? Does that make sense to anybody else?
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. But that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
I really don't have time for
Isn't
this.
that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moore are rather set in their ways.
My
You'll
friends are
find
going to
they
be here
have little
soon?
love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary.
Well, slap some makeup on my
There
face,
is a
woman.
man in Moore who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact.
I mean, you as
His
a
name is Bertrand,
courtesan.
and he works at the stables.
Wait, we know a Bertrand.
Tell him I sent you.
I shall return
No,
as
it's
soon as I find
Bernard.
something.
Bernard. My apologies. Yeah, as a courtesan, you would be, like, well-versed in the arts of medieval makeup. So I'm really not quite sure why you can't pretty me up temporarily. How am I departing this city? Am I going back the way? No, I absolutely am not. Okay, we have to head north. Not that I know which way's north. Wait.
The markets are a veritable.
So that's the only gate I have to worry about. I can leave this other gate, is what you're telling me. Okay, it's just the south that's the issue. Ready? Bye. I don't have my dog with me. Or my,
Orifla,
sister lover.
how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's a lot of wheat. But still not enough for the capital, that's for sure. Ah, well, I mean, we're going towards the castle.
That's
up
enough
there.
for today, Branded.
Bitch, I will cut you down. I am a lord, and you will treat me such, villain.
That's enough dallying. Up, the lot of you.
Oh my
There's still
god.
work to be done.
Did you see them on the ground? These people do not have a good attitude.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Bertrand.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants.
I mean, why else would you want to
Go
hear
on
from
then.
her?
What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Quarreling, you
Is he
say?
still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What a disgusting attitude these people have.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't think it...
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed
He
was
stole
an
it?
antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did.
'Cause he's an idiot.
Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most
She
helpful.
doesn't even know who you are, but sure. I'll let her know. Can I go around? Toggle! Man, he came with me. What a cute little boy. Do you call this a meadow? Okay.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
no good.
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Oh, there she is. She's dead. Did he kill her or did she kill him? How did it work?
You know what to do, boy.
Now these creatures are more my level.
Get him, boy. There, boy.
Get out of it.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
Why did he take her here?
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Is that the new one or the old one?
So it is you. Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else.
I figured as much.
Then one day he sees her with a new comb. And she's got herself a new gallant.
I see.
Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh?
Exactly.
He might not be rotting on a hill.
Mm-hmm. But neither would Tatien.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Thank you.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us.
She won't.
Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now.
Why was she coming here herself?
Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I don't think she can really hold you responsible, the whole garrison, for one man's action.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by.
How sad. Can I get through here? I don't think I can. I'll have to go around.
If it was a mess...
You are still in one piece, I see.
Tatien is
You will
not.
be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived.
Huzzah!
They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatien. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatien. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Quest complete.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march
Hadn't we already heard
south.
that?
Or two mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now,
But what about all the people?
Take care, Clive.
Is he just going to leave them behind, or is he expected to
Thank you again.
bring them to the new capital? Interesting. Hey, Torgal. Who's a
feel good
good boy. Now, does anyone remember what I was saving my ability point up for? Ah, the limit break. That was the one. Come along, buddy. How do we get there? Ah, if we go around, there's a pathway. Okay. So now I have 3 limit break gauges. Yeah. Which will come in handy during a battle. Oh, 10 gil. Yeah, that's going to go far. Chapel has been found. Hello, sir. Why did we not go through the front door?
Any trouble on the way?
Didn't know they'd be at the back.
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
There's a back door. Jesus. The pleasure houses. I was gonna say, it looks pretty ostentatious, but that does explain it. Somebody's uncomfortable.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut. But that's not important.
Sid, if the Mothercrystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us?
Because they made it so.
To leave us to die when our bodies are spent.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
He takes it very
Have
seriously.
a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Here we go. So Clive's been to the city, yet he'd never been to North Reach. It's a bit odd. What I do find interesting, however, is that on this map, the Mother Crystal looks like this beautiful blue. It's bright and it looks magical. But when you see it in person, it's like just a boring, like white-ish. Look at it. It's a really boring piece of rock. I would like to proceed, please. Thank you. And, oh, it's nighttime, so now it looks like it's glowing. But during the day, it was really boring. That thing's massive. How do you plan on destroying it?
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change.
And to die.
You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mothercrystals' heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
How do we get to the heart?
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
So it has sanctums, okay.
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Well, of course, sorry, I just realised, of course there has to be an inner sanctum, the crystal's curse, because we were going to go to Drake's
Come on,
breath
this way.
back
to stay
before everything
outside.
happened, so I understand now.
Obviously.
I seem to be going super slowly though.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Let me in!